Okay, and now we're going to start talking about our next homework assignment. So, for your next homework assignment, let's go to it over here. So we're in Canvas, and we're going to go to assignments. And you're going to see create an Adobe Photoshop and or Illustrator masterpiece. So let's click that open. So this is your assignment. You are going to create a Photoshop and or Illustrator masterpiece. So this is going to be hard for you people that need to be told exactly what to do. This is going to be great for you creatives. Okay? So basically, what's going to happen is I want to see your greatest hits. I want to see, well, look at the top. Show me what you can do in Adobe now. Okay, you're going to make a portfolio piece. You're going to make an image that's totally you or often used in your professional line of work. So if you're a hairstylist, maybe do something for that. If you like baking cookies, maybe do something for that. Do you understand? Okay? If you go to church, make something for your church. If you, whatever, if you're into motocross, maybe you make a motocross poster or a sticker kit. So it's going to kind of be like a free reign assignment. Okay, so this, and we're going to go over some examples, so don't get worried. Okay, so things you can do. Web designers. You can do a banner ad or a front-end web display. You can do like a web services layout, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube header images, make a portfolio piece. For the web designers, make something web related if you choose to. And then photographers, you guys can do like a finished edited photography image, like a photography ad for your service. Okay, make a portfolio piece. So let's say you took a wedding picture, maybe overlay like some cool you know, textures, mess with the curves, mess with the color balance and things like that. Maybe make it a little more graphic than just a picture. Okay, so you might want to bring in some sort of wood grain overlays or something like that, and just kind of make it a little more artsy. So that's something you photographers can do. Okay, these are just ideas to help. Like I said, it's a free reign like portfolio assignment for you to do. Graphic designers, you can do an illustration or a graphic design for yourself or your fictitious business, and I want you to make a portfolio piece. So make like a banger logo or some sick like illustration work, something sci-fi or something fantasy or something steampunk or whatever you're into. Okay, so if you're a graphic designer, make some sweet graphics. Make something that you can put in your portfolio. The assignment is I want to see what you can do in Adobe now. Okay? Illustrators and painters, kind of the same thing. You can illustrate or paint something, and the cool thing about being a painter, like I'm a painter, also an airbrush artist and a traditional illustrator, but you can really enhance your drawings and paintings by sometimes painting 80-90% and then finishing it off in Photoshop. Okay, or taking that illustration and making it into a poster with text-related graphics via Adobe Illustrator. Just an example. Creatives, you can make a YouTube thumbnail, a YouTube header image. That's a little too easy, though. I'd like to see more than that out of somebody. So, you know, creatives. I don't know. Be creative. Okay. You can use Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, or both. Okay, so you're going to submit a JPEG or a PDF. I wanted it 300 DPI or PPI, whatever you like. So it can be blown up to a good size. Whatever size you want is up to you. Think about what you're going to use it for. So if you're not really going to use it, just do it like about this big. Do it the size of a piece of paper, and then it's not like this huge file that is a burden. So why are we doing this? Well, I'd like to have a portfolio piece for each one of you guys so that it can help you get a job or maintain your job or enhance your job. So you can, to get jobs or clients or to get into your next school. Okay. Need ideas? Here are a few. Okay, examples, web designers. So this is what I mean by a banner image. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever messed with like Google AdWords, but a company I used to run campaigns for with Google AdWords, we would design these banner images, and it'd basically be the same content, only you'd have different messages on these different banners. And so maybe instead of this car on one of them, it would be a red truck, or whatever you want to do. It'd be the same company, but you'd just be, and then what we'd do is we'd throw $500 at this ad, we'd throw $300 at this ad, we'd throw $20 at this ad, and so on and so forth. And we see which ad does the best. So these are ads you see on the side of the web page, like Google AdWords. So these are banner images, things that you see actually at all sides of the web pages. Okay, and you click on them and it goes to the website. It's called a pay-per-click situation. And that's why Google is so rich, because of these things. And if you want to be a rad web designer, you're going to make these. These ones are sweet. Those look pretty awesome. These can be fun. They can be fun. But you got to be a bit of a designer. So you web designers that are getting into web design, don't forget there is this word right here. Designer. Designer. You can't just be a nerd anymore. You got to be a nerd and a designer. Photographers. Okay, so maybe you guys would make some cool display like this to show off your photography. What this is just a front end page for a website. Or maybe you do some experimental work like this. I may even do a demo to show you how to do this. Okay, so you're going to use your Photoshop skills to do something weird or sassy. Graphic designers. Now you could do something graphic designy like this. This is really cool. Very simple, elegant, yet cool. This is super graphic and awesome. So this is the kind of thing that would be good to have in a graphic designer's portfolio. So if I was going to hire a dude, I'd like to see stuff like this. Are they capable of making stuff like this? So they didn't just type this out, they had to actually mess with it to get this cool look. Illustrators and painters. Maybe you want to really impress me, do like a digital painting. These are digital paintings, so I use a digital pen and my drawing glove. Where's my drawing glove? Is it in my pocket? I don't know. Here's another one. But I use these. And then you draw right on your monitor. Not this monitor, but I have one over here that's called a Wacom Cintiq. It's actually a Japanese word, Wacom is how you pronounce it. A Cintiq. So Google that if you want to be a real deal illustrator or a digital painter. These are all, these are not painted by hand. But if you're a hand painter, I want to see you do something and maybe finish it off in Photoshop. let's move on. Creatives. I couldn't come with a good example earlier, but you can design your landscaping for your yard where your new pool's going to be. Maybe you're making like a vision board for when you're a multi-millionaire. Maybe you're already a multi-millionaire and you're just a control freak and you want to show people where to put stuff at your house so they can do it right. This is a bird's eye view schematic, top-down view, and Photoshop and Illustrator is really great for doing this. I did a lot of this kind of stuff in Portland, not landscape, but doing architectural designs for companies. We use both programs a lot. This is what you'd call a dream board. Okay, so maybe you want to put together a dream board and you visualize what you desire, and if you see it and you believe in it and you look at it every day, then it will happen. Okay, I'd like to have six-pack abs like that. That would be awesome. So I need to look at stuff like that more. I wouldn't want to cross this old rickety bridge, but that's a cool piece. Anyways, the point is you're going to use everything we've learned, and I want to see what you've learned and make yourself look awesome. So this actually is going to be our last assignment because I want you guys to do a good job on this. You're also getting a little bit more time for the social media stuff if you haven't turned it in already. Slackers! And the rest of the time I want to kind of graze over some of the other programs that we have, like Adobe Premiere. I want to show you guys a little bit of video editing, and I want to show you some special effects type stuff that we can do in Adobe. And it's really, for a phase 1 class or for an intro class, it's really hard to make that a computer assignment. It's so those are just going to be demos or lectures, and I want you to enjoy those and try to learn from them, so that you can try this stuff on your own at home. But I don't expect you to turn in like the video stuff that I'm going to go over from this day forward. Okay, so this will be your last turn-in assignment, and the rest are going to be lectures and demos, video demos. If you have any questions about this homework assignment, hit me up in Canvas. You can call my cell phone, I don't care. You can ask me any question you want, any time of the day or night. Okay, so that's about all you need to know. Impress me. Wow me. Okay? This is for you. This assignment's not for me. I don't care. I just want you to make a masterpiece that you can be proud of. Hopefully somebody else is so proud of you that they'll hire you over it. So, that's it. All right, let's move on.